You have a choice to make. Do you want to sit down and become that same person you used to be? No, this is what it takes. This is what it really takes. People won't understand, and that's okay, because they were never David Goggins. That's what it takes for me to do what I do. It might take something else for you. But for me, everything has to be part of it, the studying, the focus, the training. Everywhere I go, I need to stay locked in. Every family deserves a winner, and I believe it should be you. We don't usually feel proud over small wins. We always wait for something huge to happen before we say, I did it. But life doesn't work like that. There's a process, and that process needs patience. If you quit after 1 week just because you haven't lost 30 pounds, then you never really wanted it. That's what I've noticed. People aren't patient enough to enjoy the progress. I don't mean living in the moment, but appreciating it. There's no finish line in life. You lose 5 pounds, cool, go for 10 next week. When life gets really hard, how do you show up? Do you complain and feel sorry for yourself? Or do you find strength in the way you handle it? Try doing something hard, go for something that feels impossible. You might win or lose, but I promise you, you'll grow. You have to start trusting what you imagine. Talk about those dreams you see in your mind. You don't have because you don't ask. If God shows you a vision and you don't even ask for it, what do you expect? Faith without action means nothing. Everyone is amazing when they're not tired. But real champions show up when they are tired. That's when true greatness comes out. That's when the real beast inside comes alive. If you want to act like a little dog, stay on the porch. Let the big dogs handle it. You need to have heart, forget the hype. It's not about passion or motivation. I hear those words too much. People throw them around until they don't mean anything anymore. What about passion when you're 300 pounds and out of shape? What about motivation when you can't even read or write? Where is it then? You just have to do the work. That's how it happened for me. I just did it. I told myself, maybe at the end of this road, there will be something for me. If not, at least I'll know how to read. Greatness isn't only for a few people. It's for anyone willing to chase their dreams every day and make that choice the moment they open their eyes. Ask yourself, what is your life? Are you happy with it? If breathing in and out is the only thing that makes you smile, that's just a gift your mom gave you. You didn't earn it. What have you actually done with your life to make it different from everyone else? Life is time, and if you don't use that time well, it gets forgotten. No one remembers people who didn't leave a mark. You have to figure out what you want in life. There's so much noise around us that we can't hear ourselves think. That's the problem. We don't spend enough time alone. Turn off the phone, shut the laptop, turn off the TV, sit in a quiet room, think about you. Ask yourself where you want to be next year, 5 years from now. That takes discipline now more than ever, because distractions are everywhere. The world is speeding up so fast that we lose who we are just trying to keep up. If you keep avoiding what's hard, if you refuse the challenge and stay on the couch eating junk food, I can tell you right now that's not going to work out well for you. Don't do that. Get up and move toward the hard thing. Chase it down, take it head on. The more you give to something, the more it gives back. That's true in every part of life. The more time and energy you give to a business, a skill, or anything, the more results you'll see. But most people think someday things will just fall into place. They think they'll get lucky or catch a break. That's not how it works. People who think like that end up old and full of regret, saying, man, I never really tried. That's the worst feeling, knowing you didn't give it your all. If I want to be great, it's not about fame or money. I do this because maybe someone will understand and grow from it. Most people don't want it that bad, though. That's why they keep asking how I got here. They already know how, they just don't want to do it. Maybe they're happy being average. Maybe they don't have the drive to be better. That's why the world is full of average, and it bothers me every single day. I walk around and see people not living up to who they could be. They ask me how I did it, but they don't want the real answer because they won't do it. When I think back to the early mornings, the late nights, the pain, that's how I got here. I look at my running shoes at 3:30 in the morning, knowing I need to go out and run 30 miles. In that moment, I talk to myself. I say, find more inside. I quiet everything and reach into my memory. I call it my cookie jar. I think back to everything I've already overcome. That becomes my motivation. That's what makes myself real, fake self. Doesn't work. Most people lie to themselves with empty words. You can't fake it. You have to believe in something you've already earned. Go after your goal and give everything you've got. If you fail, at least you tried. Failing is 10 times better than wondering what if. The ones who never even step into the fight lose by default. In life, the winner isn't the most gifted or the smartest. It's the one who refuses to give up, the one who keeps getting back up. That's the person who gets their hand raised in the end. That's who you need to become. Real leaders are often seen as odd. When you take charge, people will call you strange. Build strength in yourself. When people laugh or throw stones, keep going. What will you do with your pain? How will you take it and turn it around? Make them read about your rise one day. Forget about getting even. You already beat the odds. If you want your dreams to come true, stay focused. Don't let revenge distract you from your future. Just keep doing what you're meant to do. Stay relentless, never let up, never stop. Don't let anyone talk you out of the vision God gave you. Life is going to hit hard. People will hate on you, lie about you, try to block your path, but keep going anyway. I'm not the lion who waits to be motivated. I find something deep inside. Life is going to test you. It's going to break you down, but don't complain. Nobody cares. Push through it. Be tough. Don't let life bully you. Don't let people ruin your mood or your goals. Stop wasting time trying to change how others see you. Their opinions don't matter. What matters is how you see yourself. Your future is in your hands. Your dreams belong to you. Once you understand this, no one can take it away. They told me I wasn't smart, that I couldn't think clearly. They were right, but I'm a beast. You don't need to be the best when you've got the hunger. You don't need to be perfect when you've got that fire. I'm going to fail, and then I'm going to fail again. But then I'll succeed. I'll make myself strong enough. I'm obsessed. I want to prove everyone wrong. While they talk, I work. While they gossip, I grind, and in the end they'll lose and I'll win. What if we all had that mindset? After getting rejected, after someone lets you down, what if we said, I'm not done? Your car gets taken, your lights shut off, no one believes in you. You still hold on to your dream and say, it's not over until I win. Life will surrender to you if you fight for what you love. I won't back down. If you're in my way, I'll go through you. This is my space, my life, my dream. Protect what's yours. Effort is the most personal thing in the world. No one can make you give more. No coach, no teammate, no friend. Effort comes from you. No one can judge it, only you know what you gave. Wins and losses are common, but effort is rare. Be the hardest worker in the room. The masters make the hardest things look simple. And the moments when you grind alone, those moments often lead to success. In what world do we not work daily? Work doesn't stop. Every second matters. People talk about balance. Sure, balance works for some. But if you want to reach the edge, the limit where few ever go, you have to go beyond what others understand. People will ask, how much are you going to do? I say, as much as it takes. That's the difference between wanting something and having no other choice. When you're born to do something, it's a lifestyle. Eventually, you get sick of being second best. You start playing with fire in your heart. I got tired of average. I wanted to live in the best place. Fly first class. I made a decision. Enough is enough. I wake up at 3 a.m. Why? Because the smart ones wake at 8. I don't need to be smarter. I just need to be quicker. I have to move before they do. You have to go all in. Go beast mode. Keep learning. Keep growing. Stop comparing. Watch what successful people are doing, then do it. You won't get what you want in life. You'll get what you earn. Every day I feel like quitting. But I don't, because my family is counting on me. I can't waste time. When your dream means that much, everything else becomes second. You must want success as badly as you want to breathe. That's when you'll get it. Take a whole week off, go on a trip, relax for a day or even for a few months, just so others can catch up. But people who are truly hungry for success, they act with more urgency than anyone else. If I need to learn something new today, I'm buying that course right now. I'm improving myself today, not tomorrow, not later tonight, right now. What you do at night counts. What you do in the early morning matters. What you do while your friends are out drinking makes a difference. What you do on Saturday and Sunday matters too. Success doesn't care what day it is. Time keeps moving forward, no matter what, and you act like working 7, 8, or even 10 hours is enough, and then you chill, thinking you'll reach your goals. You won't, and the people around you Your close friends, family, they feed this mindset. They've accepted an average life. Why work on weekends, they say. Why stay up so late working? Why wake up so early? Why train so hard? Why read so much when we're chilling with beers? They look at your passion and call it crazy. They ask why you're not satisfied. Why are you always chasing more? Why are you always pushing? Why are you always so focused? When you're obsessed, they think you've lost it. People will say, just be happy with what you already have. No, don't listen. Push them away. You should never settle. You should double your goals, triple them. The pursuit of more turns you into something greater. The easy path never pays well. If you think life will be simple, you're wrong. You need to give every drop of your energy. Work while others sleep. Study while others waste time. Save while others spend. Live the dream others only wish for. Many things will come at you. People will try to hold you back. You'll face struggles that make you want to give up daily. Life will keep knocking you down. But greatness isn't defined by your wins. It's shown in how you bounce back after losing. My biggest wins only came after my worst setbacks. Those moments when I doubted if this was worth it, when I asked if I was wasting time, or if I was even good enough. People will think you've lost your mind. And sometimes you'll feel the same, you'll question everything. It takes real strength to go through that. People laughed at me when I slept on the floor of my office in Detroit. I stayed in a building downtown. It was rough. I'd look out the window wondering if I could make it. I asked myself, Les, can you really do this? I had to face those questions. When you chase your dream, beware of those who try to crush it. Don't let them, that's your biggest battle. It's necessary to look at who you surround yourself with. Cut out the energy drainers. Get rid of the dream killers. They'll pull your spirit down. They'll laugh at you. Stop expecting others to support you. Look inside. That lion inside you doesn't back down. Imagine living with a lion's mindset. A lion never walks backward. You must tell yourself, I can do this. You're stronger than you think. You can survive more than you believe. You have more in you than you imagine. I had to deal with rejection, laughter, and no, over and over, but I needed that. That's what got me here. So if you're facing rejection, don't say, today was terrible. Say, today helped build my character. We can choose to participate in life or be its victim. Before anything happens, you have to believe deep down that it's possible to win. And that's when your thinking needs to change. You've got to start telling yourself, I'm the most determined person alive. Build your mental armor. Get ready for the world. Boost your confidence and self-worth. The hardest thing you'll ever do is believe in yourself, especially when you're scared, full of doubt, or feel like you're not enough. Believing in yourself one more time is powerful. Anybody can believe when things are easy, but I want to talk to people who are still believing even in hard times. I know you're tired. I know you're hurting. I know life feels unfair. Maybe you've lost people you love. Maybe your heart's broken. Maybe it feels like everything's falling apart. But say this, I can still do this. Even if it doesn't happen now, I can still do this. Even if you leave me, if you hate me, if you betray me, I can still do this. You have to talk to yourself like that. Healing often starts from the inside. Say, I've got what it takes. I won't lose. Imagine if you truly believed that. Wouldn't you sleep better, walk taller? You wouldn't fear anyone. So decide today. It's possible. It's necessary. Use your heart and mind. Tell yourself, I'm not finished. I still have purpose. I've got things to do. I'm not giving up like this. You need to take control. Stand tall. Wipe those tears. You don't get the luxury of pity. Get up. Do research, ask questions, go into battle mode, don't surrender, don't let weakness win, fight back. Ask, what do I need to do? Move forward even if it hurts. Your belief must be so strong that people's doubts and insults barely affect you. You need to do everything. Pray, meditate, write, affirm your goals. Hang out with people who don't care what others think. Everyone's got opinions. Don't let them rob you of the life you were born for. Your belief, your faith, your drive, they are stronger than the world outside. When you're hurting, your brain can't think straight. Pain blocks reason. You just want to survive. But that mindset won't carry you through. When you quit, your mind shuts down, it stops growing. You won't get tougher by staying comfortable. You get stronger by throwing yourself into deep water. When you feel like you're drowning, that's when your real power starts. In that second where you want to give up, everything in you is screaming to stop. But if you can say, forget that, I'll figure this out somehow, Then you gain control. You remind yourself why you're here. There'll be many of those moments, and you must win them 1 second at a time, because failing even one of those can stop your whole future. You won't become a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever you dream of. But if you say, "This is terrible, I'm hurting, but I'm not going anywhere," your mind will react. It'll say, "Oh, he's staying, let's adapt." And your brain grows. You start using parts of it you've never used. You push through pain and learn how to keep going. When you're in suffering and don't quit, your brain is forced to evolve, and then it becomes normal. If you want to take the island, burn the boats. When you have no way back, your focus and courage explode. You become unstoppable. You're not stuck. You just haven't gone all in yet. Everyone I've seen succeed has suffered, worked, stayed focused, cried, and fought for it. If you stick to your dream, it will happen. But greatness is never discounted. It costs what it costs. There's no shortcut to success. Just sweat, sacrifice, pain, and effort. Half the battle is showing up. If you don't show up, you can't win. I'm done hiding in fear of failure. I'm stepping up. I'm ready. I'll face whatever comes. If you can't shine under pressure, you won't shine at all. Often, the bigger the challenge, the closer you are to your goal. Dreams are born in messy places, not in perfect ones. So if you avoid the mess, you're avoiding growth. It might take years, but if you just stay the course, you can lose weight, earn your degree, rebuild your life. Whatever it is, you can do it, and whatever it takes, I'll pay the price. I'll keep going when things go right or wrong. I'll stay consistent. Count on me to show up. I'll make a small move every single day. Take action daily. Be intentional. Let your passion overflow. People should feel your energy and know you're going to win. What you obsess over is what you'll own. So if you want greatness, forget everything else but the dream. Anyone can imagine a dream, but few commit to making it real. When it's all or nothing, you'll find a way. Every great leader, athlete, or warrior has felt the urge to quit, but don't give up. I'm reminding you, whatever is happening in your life, no matter how bad it seems, it doesn't control your future. Don't give up. Sometimes setbacks are just setups for something great. You grow from every tough moment. Even if you're broke, sick, or alone, don't give up on your dream. It might take longer for you. You might need more help, but don't stop. You do matter. Even if you're tired, even if you've failed a lot, your presence makes a difference. People would miss something if you weren't here. Don't believe the lie that you don't count. You do. Life might hurt. You might have black eyes and battle scars, but you're still standing. You didn't quit. You didn't run away. You didn't give up even when you wanted to. Some days were so dark you didn't want to get out of bed, didn't care about anything. But those days passed. You kept believing. You prayed. You stayed strong, even alone, even betrayed. So don't be surprised by the hard times. They're part of the journey. Pressure makes diamonds. Stop running from it. Face it. You've come too far to quit now. Your pain has to give you something back. If you're willing to fight through sickness, heartbreak, struggles, you'll find a better life on the other side. Don't let the world bring you down. Keep believing even when things fall apart. Life tests how much we want our dreams. It brings pressure and pain and asks, how bad do you want this? Moments will come that can change your whole life based on one decision. Give up or keep going. When you're in a dark tunnel and it feels hopeless, if you stay just a little longer, your eyes will adjust. That darkness becomes light. I can accept failure. Everyone fails, but I can't accept not trying. I won't feel defeated because I tried. The person who didn't try is the one who should feel defeated, not me. I gave it my all. I'm not weak. I'm a fighter. I may not always win, but I always try. Chase what you know you deserve until you get it. No one has the right to stop you. If you've paid the price, it's your right to reach your goal. Every person you admire was doubted by their own people, but they kept going. And so will you. You'll never know how much faith you have until you're tested in a real fight. Faith isn't proven in comfort, it's revealed in adversity. Real faith is forged in the furnace of affliction. When everything around you breaks, when the storm rages, that's when the real strength inside of you rises. And guess what? You're stronger than you think. You're tougher than you know. You can endure more than you ever believed possible. You have to be bold, be strong, be courageous. This fight doesn't demand muscle, it demands spirit. It's not about your outer strength. It's about that inner grit, that belly fire, that core resilience that says, no matter what comes my way, I'm not quitting. It's the kind of power that shows up when your mind tells you to stop, but your soul says, keep going. That kind of strength doesn't shout, it endures. You have to clench your jaw, calm your resolve, and declare, devil, come hell or high water, I'm getting through this, even if it doesn't look like it, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if my situation screams otherwise. I know I'm coming out of this. And once you start doubting yourself, you've already lost. Even when belief feels hard, believe anyway. You have to believe in you before anyone else does. This game, it's not easy. Success isn't handed to you. It's earned in blood, sweat, and grind. You've got to have a dog inside you. It's a dogfight out here, and you've got to want it more than the next person. Life doesn't owe you anything. No one's coming to save you. So either you get up and go get it, or you don't get it at all. Every time I committed to something, I finished it. That built a certain kind of mentality, a relentless one. I can't quit now, even if I wanted to. I've invested too much pain, too much time. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I do know this. I'm coming back. Expect me to rise again. I might be down, I might be struggling, I might look broken. But expect me to come back, because I will. Everyone wants the prize, but very few love the process. Everyone wants the spotlight, the trophy, the title. But who's willing to bleed for it? Who's willing to put in the hours when no one's watching? Because real lions, they love the hunt. They love the work just as much as the reward. Championships aren't won in bright arenas. They're won in dark rooms, in quiet mornings, in the uncelebrated hours of grind. At 5 a.m. in the cold and the rain, that's where it happens. That's where it's decided I'm not special. I'm just focused. I love what I do. It's oxygen. It's DNA. I wake up at 4 a.m. and work my craft. Not because someone told me to, but because I want it. I need it. And every day, that invisible grind chips away at who I was, revealing who I am becoming. You're a rock. And every day you push past the pain, you chip a little more away until a masterpiece emerges. That masterpiece is you, formed not by applause but by repetition, discipline, and sheer will. The heart of a champion, it's not a switch. It stays on always. It doesn't flicker based on applause. It's about how you show up when no one is clapping. If your name is attached to something, do it right. Every single time. That's the person who one day will stand on a podium. Not because they wanted it more, but because they worked for it more. People see the result, but don't understand the grind. It's in your practice. It's in your choices. It's in your commitment when no one's watching. That's what shapes you. That's what molds you. You have to stay committed to what you said you'd do, long after the excitement fades. You need to go to sleep with your dream and wake up with it. The music you listen to, the things you read, the choices you make. They all must fuel that vision. I'm not extraordinarily talented, but my willpower is unmatched. My IQ may not change, but my fire does. Every year it grows, because my mission is carved into who I am. Life doesn't hand out breaks. You carve them out yourself. We're all being tested. And how you face the test determines how far you'll go. I've been at the edge many times, not knowing how I'd go on. But I asked myself one question. Can you take one more step? The answer is always yes. Sometimes life hits you with darkness. Sometimes the demons close in. And when they do, you build someone stronger, someone braver. You invent the version of yourself that can overcome it. That version already lives inside you. You just haven't met them yet. We all have the power to transform. To go beyond our limits, regardless of what stands before you. Grind anyway, even when you fail. Grind even when you're tired. Grind even when the fire dims. Grind anyway, because one night, when you're out there running alone at 1 a.m. through a cold, empty street, know this. You're becoming something unstoppable. That's the real grind. That's what forges the unbreakable. I want what every man wants, but I'm willing to suffer more for it. When pressure shows up, when pain cuts deep, when fear tries to drown me, I want it more than anyone else. If you haven't worked harder than me, if you haven't bled more, if you haven't sacrificed as much, I'm going to break you. I don't retreat. I don't run. They might say we're outnumbered. They might say we're outmatched. But we don't live by what they say. We live and die by this grind. You know how hard I worked to get here. Do you really think I'm going to just give this up now? I gave too much. I bled for this. I cried for this. No one gave me a shortcut. I earned it. With every painful step, I earned it. Anxiety, that's the fear of something that hasn't even happened yet. You're not in trouble. You're just afraid of what might happen, and it's eating you alive. But don't let the thought of defeat rob you of your peace. Don't let what might be steal what still is. Most of what you fear never even happens. But if you keep feeding that fear, it will rob you of your joy, your strength, your identity. Don't think yourself into defeat. Don't think yourself into depression. Don't let your mind be your enemy. This is no time to quit, no time to give in. You might be bruised, you might be exhausted, you might even feel broken. But you're not finished. Say it, I'm coming out of this. Say it with tears in your eyes if you have to. Say it through pain, say it through heartbreak, say it through loss. I'm coming out of this. Because even if you're broke, busted, and disgusted, you're still breathing, you're still standing, you still have something left in the tank. Whatever you do, don't give up, don't give in, don't retreat. The only person who can stop you is you. So stop talking like a victim. Stop thinking like a victim. Stop acting like a victim and walk into your destiny. Cracking jokes doesn't change the truth. The difference is they kept moving forward when others told them to step back in line, but they didn't step back. They kept pushing forward to become who they always knew they were deep down inside. People say, "Oh, Craig, you're lucky. You've got this, Craig. Everything you touch turns to luck." But that's not the truth. Before any luck came, it was belief. Every single morning at 5 a.m., with no one watching, I trained by myself because I had that belief. Then I refined it. Then I kept refining it again and again, hoping one day my ability to learn would meet the right opportunity to shine. That's what success is. Every single part of it you create. You own it. There's nothing random about it. It's all you. And once you're truly clear about what you want, you'll do whatever is necessary to get there. You'll study as long as needed. You won't rest until you've gained the knowledge it takes to do what you dream of doing. All I'm saying is, don't quit. I'm not saying you can't rest. I'm not saying don't take a break to recover. I'm saying don't give up mentally. You can stay focused mentally, even when you need to rest your body. So how do you keep running this race when your life has been torn apart by addiction or hardship? When you've lost your job, your home, your business, everything, and you're completely shattered? How can someone say you can still make a comeback? Let me tell you, you can. Whatever your dream is, whatever your goal may be, just keep showing up. When you wake up each day, remind yourself that you're blessed. Check in with your beliefs every single day and stay committed. Don't try to rush through it. Trust the process. Say it again. Don't rush it. Trust it. If you think winning is too expensive, try living with regret. Discipline might weigh a few ounces, but regret weighs tons. Regret will crush you more than discipline ever could. You don't want to wake up one morning, a week, a month, or a year from now thinking, "Damn, I should have listened to my gut. I should have followed through with that idea." Don't carry that burden. If there's something you know you should do, whether it's for your job, your family, your future, go do it. Now, you can start a new year, but it won't mean a thing if your mindset doesn't change. Enough wasting time. If you want your life to be better, no one else can do it for you. Not me, not your friends, only you. You've got to wake yourself up. If you want a better life, it doesn't have to begin on January 1st. Start today, right now. Ask yourself, what do I really want? What habits will help me get there? Then take a few steps in the right direction and make them part of your daily routine. Change who you are on the inside, and this year, you'll finally feel proud. And that feeling, being proud of yourself, can't be bought. No trophy or paycheck can match the feeling of taking control of your own life. Life is always changing. You don't have to do anything for change to happen. It's automatic. But progress isn't automatic. If you want real progress, you have to make a decision. You have to grab the steering wheel and drive. Hope alone won't take you there. Once you truly decide how things are going to be, you cut off all other options. You burn the bridge behind you. You don't just want the island. You burn the boats. So you have no choice but to take the island. That's when you stop giving yourself excuses and you figure it out. You push through. You have to give your best effort, especially on the days you feel the least motivated. On the days when it's hard, when you don't feel like doing anything. Those are the most important days to show up. Suck it up and do it. Time is ticking. Move faster. Speed up your pace. Don't walk like you've got all the time in the world, because you don't. There are only 86 400 seconds in a day, and you've got to make every single one count. You don't just work hard, you work fast. Some people act like they'll get another shot at everything, but I don't think that way. For me, every opportunity is my last one. I treat every moment like I have to earn it all over again. The second you get comfortable, that's the second you stop growing. That's when you start dying. Be who you say you want to be. If you say you want to be successful, change your life, lose the weight, fix your mindset, then be about it. Do it now, master today, because when you win today, you can win tomorrow. And when you keep stacking wins like that, you win the week, the month, the year. Are you hearing me? You've got to bet on yourself. You believe in everyone else. You cheer for everyone else. But when will you look in the mirror and truly believe in the person you see? It's time to believe in you. You've got it inside. I would rather shoot for the stars and miss than never try at all. I'd rather go after a dream and fall short than sit back wondering what could have happened. I don't want to live thinking, what if I had done more with my life? I'm chasing it, no matter what. Whether storms come, whether life knocks me down, I'm still going after what I'm meant to be. I've got too much purpose in me to stay stuck. I don't care how old you are, 30, 40, 60, even 70. There's still something alive inside of you that's ready to rise. That thing you feel deep down, it's real. It's still fighting to come out. There's something you can do, something you can think or change right now that would flip your whole life around. Someone else could take the same cards you've been dealt and still win the game because of how they think. But the good news is, you don't need someone else. You've got you. You are the one. When you give your life to a mission, you don't care what the odds are. When the dream is big enough, the odds don't even matter. Giving your all might seem crazy to average people, but that's okay. Keep working while they keep talking. Let them laugh, let them gossip. You keep building, you keep grinding. You don't have to prove anything with words. Build the kind of life that says, I told you so, without speaking a word. While most people stop when they feel tired, I stop when I finish. The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. This message is for the ones who have walked through fire and still questioned, how long? Why is this happening to me? Some of you have been under so much pressure. It's a miracle your mind is still holding on. But hear this, it's not strange that hard things happen. Everyone, man or woman, young or old, goes through moments where their faith is tested. But if you stand through the trials, something great is coming. Just stand. I know it's hard, but stand anyway.